Hey guys, I'm up at the entrance of my little secret fishing spot, and it's very prime squatching area too. I don't film here much, but I think you guys will enjoy it. If you don't know where we are, if you haven't seen this place yet, I think you guys are gonna like it. I hear rock clacks right away. So all the way up around there is where I had a rock thrown at me. I exited out that way and came back up. I was doing my personal video at that point. So we're a fish right over here. So we're gonna check down by the water for prints. I might got like a raccoon. Was here recently. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to get around this place. So when the water's high, this trail kind of disappears. But the last time we went in and we kind of stopped back there and went up, this time I'm gonna make my way around the whole thing, one way or another. Looks like only sneakers have been through here. I just want to look back to where you came from. See how thin it gets here? Oh, look at that turtle going. Choo. See you later, buddy. Nice and clear water right here at the top. See how thin that is? I'm not going to be able to make it through there. It's just straight mud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make it to that point over there. Where, at least to the... There's a big print right there. You know? Could be a... I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Something big moving in there. I can't see anything though. That's where it happened. That I basically was able to get all the way around. Which I mean I could, but I'm gonna really screw myself up doing this. So let's try and wrap the other way. Look at how this goes in here. Look at that. See that? Little critters, deer, whatever, go right through. see. Really hoping this tick spray I got on holds it down. Let's see what we got. Oh, looks like just dirt so far. Okay. Sticking to the spray. You know you guys like this place. This is somewhere I frequent. Like I don't always film here. It's one of my personal spots, but I really want to bring you guys along for some of this stuff. You can see how peaceful it is here. I'll literally just sit right there. I'll do some fishing. You couldn't even, I mean, I'm sure you guys could by this point, but you guys can't imagine what I see. Like, I mean, or you could imagine what I see, depending on who it is. Man, when I tell you it's like a magical spot, it's very peaceful. Other than that shit going on, that muscle car. So, this was just snapped recently. Could be by a person. Ow, 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 ow. It's thorns, covered in thorns. Alright, we're gonna try and wrap around. We're gonna try and wrap all the way around. This is it's gonna get very buggy, but once that muscle car gets out of range, it's gonna be a lot more peaceful. I apologize. Sometimes you guys don't even hear it, but it bothers me, so. You hear that? I don't think anyone owns a rooster. That's a rooster. It's definitely a rooster. It did it twice. If it only did it once, I would have been like, alright. Yeah, it's still going. So this is a nice little spot right here even. Like if you look at all this stuff, it all connects down into this one spot. Right there. That's not even from here. You know what I mean? That's not from there either. That's another piece that's just laid up in there. If that is a rooster, it don't sound too good. Oh man, it grew in a lot in here. The thorns are a little rough, so bear with me. I'm getting beat up. I don't know if you guys can see it from the last place. Like, I got like chewed up. I got really banged up, and that was with pants on. So again, look at this overlook here. Look at that. I just got one sticking right in me. I don't want to shake it out. So if you look all the way straight across from here, it's a nice view. I don't know if there's anybody over there. A couple of dark spots. But as we know, Sasquatch, if it's them and they know we locked in on them, they ain't gonna budge for the most part. Just a couple of cuts right off the bat. So I had plans to go back to the refuge, but just look how full it is over there. That's where the shoreline is that we started to walk in at. Some promising looking stuff over there, ain't there? Look at that. Maybe like Maybe get back on it. Where was I? Figures. Right there it was. So bear with me. Bear with me and tell me that could look like one. It's got its back to us, and that one. There's one right there looking at us with a big old head, and that one's looking away. Look at it changing now. Now it looks like there's a pair of eyes on it looking at us. It's probably leaves moving in the wind, but just interesting, ain't it? Alright, so let's keep it moving. Just like to get you guys in the state of mind that I'm in. Kind of understand what I'm looking at. And why I stop at certain things and why I might not. But whenever you see a gap like this that's clear through, it's a good time to take a look. Could be communicating across the lake, pond, whatever this thing is. It's a pond, actually. It is a pond. That's what its title is. Okay. Yeah, these bugs are ruthless. What is this? Some steps back here. I guess to help you get across this thing. It's interesting. It's kind. Looks like there's a trail that goes down there and wraps closer to the water, but it doesn't look like it's necessarily something that we're going to be able to travel comfortably. So there's definitely something coming through here. Looks like a deer, maybe. Some nice clearing up here. Not really sure why. That rooster's loud, I still hear it. This is a small pond. It's not a large round area, but it really is nice and isolated. Not many people know this is here. It's a really prime fishing spot. And the most I've seen here fishing is one other person, or one other, car full of people, at least family. So you could see we just wrapped around that, and it's like you can't even see where we just came through. It was like walking blind. You couldn't even see what was over here. All this cleared out area. So this goes down to a little dock area. You can see a bunch of snaps, a bunch of little structures and blinds and stuff. I'm not going to point them all out because you guys know the deal. It's a little weeble wobbly, but it's been here a while. It used to stand up. That's like the addition, because it used to be all painted and stuff. It was very nice. So again, that's where we started. We started in over there, came on down. I came from way up there. as you could see, like, it's not a large area, but you could see how perfect it really is, though, for forest fans. Okay. I wanted to stop there because I know you guys like that view, I'm sure. I remember the first time I got here. Somebody showed it to me a long time ago, about 10 years ago. And I'll be honest, I ain't really showed it to, other than Sarah, I ain't showed it to nobody. Sarah and the kids. Nobody knows this is here. Ooh, somebody shot. One gunshot. I don't even know from where. So to give you an overall understanding, this house is way up there somewhere. I don't know if I should take this one down or that one up. But I want to go up and see how far it goes at least. So I think that trail down might just stop. Looks like it could be some big prints here. It's a nice view, ain't it? Water is very important when it comes to Sasquatch. Any person, any mammal, any being, anything, animal, whatever. It's important to everything. Water is life, you know? And it's kind of like in Florida, like the skunk ape, like swamp ape. It's not really a skunk ape or a swamp ape, it's just a Bigfoot, and it's by the water all the time. Maybe it wasn't a gunshot before. Look at that, though. Look at those two laying up there. Those are two pine trees pulled out of from wherever and laid up in that way, form an X. That's too big to be a print unless it's just corroded away. Could have stepped on there and it fell apart. This was brought in too, to be part of that one. Interesting. Must be a good, it must be like to go up. It's got to be to go up for whatever reason. I'm really running out of trail here, guys, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. Just trying to find a gap. I really don't think we're on the physical trail anymore. Hard to say. Ow! Thing's full of thorns too. Alright, so there's a trail that goes up that way, but I want to follow this one. So there's something going on down here. we're approaching twilight, but we're not quite there yet. Because we're going to have a live stream tonight. So I'm just kind of out in the heat today when I'd really rather not be. Just going with the flow. See what I'm looking at? Leaves keep getting in the way. Yeah, we're gonna have a guest on tonight. We're gonna have it's such a mouthful, I always forget. Western New York Bigfoot Research Organization. Joe, my buddy Joe. So they're starting to build houses up there. So I remember coming over here this far. It looks like the houses are complete. So this right in here can actually get wet. The water comes up this far. Yeah, yep. So I went up that way, and the rock clacking happened there. I finished the video. Not the rock clacking, the rock throwing. I finished the video, and I just was doing my own personal one, which I usually do in selfie mode. And something came in and clacked, and I kind of heard it. And then like another one came and landed right next to me, and you could hear it hit the other rocks. So I kind of aimed to where I thought it came from, and sure as shit, something was there. That goes right down to the water. Well, let's wrap around a little more further. You can see this is a little more woods than down there. It's like a lot more thick. Look at that. Something's here. Look at this. Looks like a little print still. Something that's very small, whatever it is. Could be a deer. I saw the bigger impression. But now, I mean, I see something little stuck in it, but could have just been scratching there. I think Sarah put the casting stuff on order. Not really sure. We were gonna buy it in the store, and we couldn't get it. So once again, I'm just gonna wrap up this way. I'm gonna finish up this hill. I want to go in and out the same way I did last time. I think it's so hard to tell what's going on in there, guys. So you can see we came all the way around. That's, yeah. Remember we were looking from the other side, and we were talking about looking straight across? Now we're there. We're on the other side in the opening. So they could easily signal back and forth. Their eyesight is way different. Way more advanced. You ever hear of like hunters talking about they saw them through their scope at whatever, hundreds and hundreds of yards, and they were looking right at them? Well, that's pretty much because they could see. So anyway, this pretty much completes everything, guys. I'm gonna find my way out of here, which is like not nowhere near where I need to be, but I'm not going to be able to walk back around. I just don't have the time. So I'm going to go up and find a road and walk that back to the road my car is on. So basically what I did was I got up here somewhere, but I was like over there more, and there was just a bunch of rocks on the ground, and it's just filming back this way, just looking, and sure as shit one came in, and then I kind of like looked at this way like to see where it was coming from, and another one landed right next to me, and you could hear it loud. I'll post a video on the community tab. But basically he was down in here, and they're building a bunch of houses back there, so I'm pretty sure that's probably what it was doing. There's a huge tree down right there you could see, and it goes into a major structure that I can't get into. So anyway guys, that's it for LIB today. As always guys, I really appreciate you very, very much. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you enjoyed this place, let me know. We could spend some more time here, sit, hang out, whatever. You could always see, I don't think there's live stream capabilities here. But anyway, look guys, look what's coming, sure as shit. Let's get back in the brush. Let's get back in the brush. It's gonna come right over. Black Hawk. Alright guys, anyway, as always, now I can kind of get out comfortably. As always guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's talk more action. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you tonight.